Welcome back to Jtwes. Thank you guys for tuning in. This video is starting out. We are in the trailer business. We're going to get the lawnmower trailer right. We're going to need to haul the lawnmower Saturday to church to go mow the yard. I did get a tag for it. So we got a tag. We're legal eagle. We got a few parts. This is my thinking. So my last video, guys, I showed you this lawnmower trailer. Showed you where it was missing a dust cap. So just not sure how bad the bearings are. They could be absolutely fine. Just need to be cleaned up, repacked, put back on there, and that's fine. So what we did, we prepared for the worst. We can take both of them off and repack the bearings and make sure they're fine, put them back on, we're done. If the bearings are bad in that hub, we can put this kit in it here. If not, it's a good spare to go in the toolbox of the white truck. And while I was there, I went ahead and got this for a spare, a fully assembled, ready to go hub that we will leave in the toolbox of the truck. I will steal this out of it. I do need that, the dust cover. And so that'll be in the toolbox, and these few parts right here, these few lights. A couple of these lights we're going to replace. 2 of them are for extra. So a few extra parts, and we're going to try. I didn't bring it out here with me. Guys, I've done just like you, and I've packed those bearings just like that in the palm of my hand, pushed the grease in, but I'm going to try this little bearing packer thing I bought about 5 years ago, and I've just never used it. But we're going to try it and see what it does. But let's get out here. We got to get the hub off this one side and see what's going on with it. And see, I want that. And I got these pliers in my back pocket. So let's go out there and do that and see what's going on with it. Before we take that wheel off, I just got on Sammy for not emptying this, but it says 5 inches. He says there was 2 inches in there the other night. So we're going to say 3 today. Sammy, you see how we do that? We empty it. We shake it out. Now we can have an accurate reading for the next time. Guys, I was watching my last video back the other day, and I seen that we had 2 planters right there, and I said, oh man, I've got to get them things in the shed. Somebody's always calling right when I'm trying to make a video. All right, let's get this off. Get the wheel off, and we'll figure out what's going on. We have 2 new tires coming, and rims. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. You can buy the rim and the tire cheaper. You just buy the tire. So one of these tires, either this one or the other one, is going to be used for a spare. That hub wanted to talk a little bit, or that one wanted to talk mean a little bit. Okay, so we'll put them there. I'm not sure which one I'll use for a spare, but this one's kind of showing some dry rotting and some cracking here. So it may be the other one. We'll see how the other one looks. And we may wind up getting a third one for it. I'm just looking at everything, guys.
Yep, it's dirty.
We just got to see where the holder for the castle nut is. It's somewhere. It'd be nice to. It might be a snap-on castle nut. I think it is. Yep, it is. So it's a snap-on castle nut, which I really would rather have something going through there, but we'll clean that up.
Do you just hand tighten that?
It's a matter of what it feels like.
Because I noticed it came right off with.
Yeah, we'll have to clean all that up. Oh, glad we're gonna clean the bearing up.
Unusable.
No, it looks pretty good. By the time we clean it up real good, I think it'll be okay. But we'll we'll spin it when we get it cleaned up. Now, a lot of times, yeah, the spindle looks good. That bearing looks real clean in there. I got so much dirt there though. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the whole thing. A lot of times, guys, back in the day, I could take that. Oh, this ain't gonna let me do it. Nut's too big. I used to be able to take them things and take the hub and pull it straight off, but that's okay. We'll get this out and we'll get all this cleaned up and put it all back together in a minute. Because I think I'm gonna reuse all the old stuff. We won't use this bearing's fine. It's not hurt any at all. So I think we'll reuse all the old stuff, put it back in there, get it all greased up, and I think that's what we'll do. What I had in the shed when I first started the video, and I've never used it, you can see how discolored it is. It's just some sort of bearing packer. So we're going to see if we can figure this out and get it opened up. Get it opened up and figure out how it works. So I assume this thing goes in there like that, and you pump grease in it. So let's see. Hold on, let me read the grease that I have in the gun, guys. It's this right here. Yeah, I'd say it'd be all right. Okay. We don't want to start out by putting grease in the bearing. Don't see it coming out yet. Making a mess up top. Sure glad we got that wash machine. Don't see none yet. Okay, I think I see something spreading in there now. Oh, I like that. Look at that, guys. Pushing out that thing. I like that, and it's coming out the sides too. We're gonna put 4 or 5 more pumps on it. We'll be good. Tell you what, that's a neat little trick. I don't know if it's any cleaner, but there's certainly no question in my mind whether it got behind every nook and cranny.
Threads off easier now.
Yeah, there's no question in my mind did it get in there. So we'll take that off just like that. Put her in there. Put some of that in there.
The second bearing goes in the front, right?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys, I hadn't done too many hubs in my life. This may be totally wrong. I figure I'll put a little extra grease in there.
Like you said.
Alright, let's get the oil seal in there. From the looks of this one right here, I think that we're going to be okay on the other side. We will take the cap off and look at it, and if it's got as much indication as grease as this one has, it's fine. My biggest concern was because the cap was off and it got dirt, contaminants in there. I was looking for my knife, but I don't see it. Why they put this fake window in there? You think you get it out, and then there's another window. Man. Was that other one flush, or was it down a little bit? Are you sure? I think it was down just a shot. It does have a lip at the bottom of that thing.
Is that what those are for then?
Yep.
Because I've seen them use them. Seen you use them.
You'll hardly ever use them, but when you need them, you got them.
I've seen you only use them once, and I couldn't exactly remember if that was what they were for. Or...
What do you even use it for?
They're bushing drivers.
Oh.
Or disc drivers, bearing drivers. Give me my hammer because I can hear it better with my hammer. There it goes. So I could feel it when it hit, so it's down just a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, so that bearing's back in there. Put a little grease on this.
This brake light is killing me.
Hush up, boy.
I got to put this bearing on here.
No.
So I wonder if it matters if you go small side, big side.
Seemed like it had a lot
Do
of.
your job. Do that job, boy. Don't worry about that.
We can wipe it off punches. All right.
Yeah. We're not trying to keep the punches safe.
Okay.
I'll pull it.
So I don't know if it's a grease saver, because I would wind up with about that much in my hand if I did it by hand. Because it is humid out here. It's been raining all day, and it is humid. Okay, we won't take it out of here until we take it over to the trailer. But you can see she ran it through there. Plenty happy with that. Probably should be putting some never sees on here, but I guess this will be alright too. Anything to make it weatherproof. Alright. We're going to wrap this up in a towel when we're done. So let me wash my hands. We'll go back over there.
A little bit.
Okay. Woo, look at that pretty. Pretty and clean. Like that. Amazing how just a little something will catch it. Put that on there. Well, this is what you asked, and it was a good question. I had never done it, but I've done it. It's just been 30 years since I adjusted one of these. That's a little tight.
So should you be able to spin them and they just spin until they stop?
I think I'm gonna go with that. It doesn't have, it's barely tightened, and it doesn't have any back and forth on it. And if I'm wrong, somebody in the comments tell me. I mean, it is barely. Now, how's this Jesse going here?
Why is it called the castle nut?
Well, this actually is not a castle nut. I kept calling it a castle nut because that's usually what's behind these. And a castle nut has cuts in the top of it all the way around. It looks like a castle. And a cotter pin goes between those cuts.
Well, I was about to say, that kind of looks like a castle.
It's like on a tie rod.
Yeah, this is actually not a castle nut. Would one of you go get me that rubber hammer and that dust cover? Okay. Try to use a rubber hammer, guys. Okay, guys. Oh, man. I been about here for about an hour working on lights. I didn't want to put y'all through that, but side marker. Come on around, Sammy. Got some tail lights. All right, let's get back, Sammy. Right blinker. Left. All right. Put it foot on the brake. Take it off. Okay. Beautiful. You can cut everything off. All right, guys, we put a new tail light here. Ellie had one in his truck, so we'll get him one to replace it. He had one that fit. We'll get two of them. Where'd you get that? AutoZone? Or O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly's.
We'll get two of these so I can put one in my, which I need a left and a right though if I wanted the extra one, wouldn't I? So that's about it tonight on the trailers. We'll probably film a little bit tomorrow, putting it on and loading the lawnmower up, getting it ready to go to the church, and we'll just make a weekend of filming something. We'll jump back on tomorrow. All right, it is another day, and we're back again, guys. Got the trailer finished up. I'll show you a few things what we did. You've seen the lights. Got the tires on it. I torqued them to, I think, 85 foot-pounds. I don't believe it needs to be much more than that. There's pretty small lug nuts. So got the tires on it. We're ready to hook it up to the truck, and we'll hook it up to the truck, get the lawnmower loaded, get it strapped down, and get it back into the shed. And this will probably get us for this evening. It's kind of rainy again today, which that's fine. I don't, I do want to cut my stalks out, but it's no hurry on it. And I'd rather see all this rain come down for all these other folks that's got crops in the field and stuff. I mean, I ain't got to cut stalks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to cut them right now, or cut the rows down. But let's get the truck and get it hooked up. Trying to decide, guys. Yeah, I don't want it too jacked up in the air. I think that's going to be fine there. It's not completely level, but I'd have to drop that hitch on down to get it completely level. A little bit of angle is probably fine, but this is like Big Bud pulling my one bottom plow. It ain't a whole lot to it, but get this completely up off the ground so it don't get bent. We'll load this lawnmower in a second. I ain't ever loaded no lawnmower, guys, so don't be picking on me if I don't get it on here right. That's probably about high enough. Oh wow, this thing has still got dielectric grease in it. And nothing's ever been plugged to it. Till now. Wow, guys, I think I have an inch and an inch. But it's on there, so that's the most important thing, right? That's the perfect trailer for it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, right, Sammy? We're gonna mow some in church tomorrow, and we'll start another video tomorrow on something else and see what, it may start out mowing the church. I don't know, but we got plenty to do, and maybe some cutting. Y'all hang in there. I've always said, I know we didn't have I don't think we had no tractor stuff. Working on this trailer got away with me on this video, but I hope y'all enjoy it. I like doing stuff like that in my gardening, and enjoy working with Sammy Bear. I don't know if y'all heard him making comments. He loves talking in this funny voice. It's pretty funny. It's we'll have to get him on live stream one night and let him read the comments in his funny voice. It's pretty comical, but this is us. This is what we do, mowing, gardening. It's Jtwes, and that's I've never wanted to call myself a homestead channel, even though I try to do stuff like homestead, canning, and never wanted to say I was a prepper channel, even though I do put up a few extra things when we need it. So I mean, it's just us, Jtwes, and appreciate y'all coming along, and I thank you so much. Y'all stick around with us. Hope you have a good day, a good week. God loves you, and we thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see you.